Hello, everyone. I'm some girl. I'm a lyricist, director, and scriptwriter. If you want to see some of my work, the show I'm directing comes out later this month, and the show I helped write is also in the description. If you have more questions about that, my card is also in there. Ew, promos. Ew, promo stuff. Let's get into the actual video. Help me. All right. So, what is this whole summer thing I've done for the past 6 years? Oh my goodness, what? It was actually super important because I was stuck inside all summer like everyone else, and I started a tradition with myself. See, it was the first time I watched High School Musical. It was also the first time I could watch Disney Channel without being monitored by my mother. I have a very sheltered life. And so now every summer I watch a list of shows and movies to rejuvenate and remember who I'm working hard for. I'm working hard for that little girl who needed a true friend and freedom more than anything in the world. So let's get into it for all this time. Also spoilers for everything. I'm going to talk not in depth, but I'm just letting you know in case you haven't watched these movies. Let's start in the month of June. I don't get out till the 16th of June because of exams. Boo. So I'm gonna start the that Sunday, which is the 14th, and we're starting with The Wizards of Waverly Place. Absolutely love the show and started a deep love for Selena Gomez. I plan on watching 3 episodes of that show each day, so I'll finish the show on July 4th. Well, I guess June is over now. We're gonna kick off this movie marathon with my absolute favorite Disney Channel movie. If you guessed High School Musical, you're wrong. It's actually Starstruck. This movie is slept on. I love this movie so much. On my birthday 2 years ago, I went to school so I can hang out with my friends. They actually threw me a surprise birthday party that year. It was really great. It's the first time my friend's ever done that. It's the first time I celebrate my birthday with friends, actually. That was 2 years ago. And I went to school so I can hang out with my friends, even though we didn't have to be there, because it was like that year we didn't have to. And I asked my homeroom teacher if she could play this movie. I recited the whole thing. She was like, "Oh, I haven't watched this movie since I was a kid," because she was really young, and I was like, "This is my favorite movie." Also, I think Sterling Knight started my love for my blonde hair and the swoosh, the Justin Bieber swoosh. So for some reason, I found that the blue-eyed guy attractive. What the heck was our alma right in the script? Also, no, wait, no. It's then we'll watch all 3 Descendants movies. I actually remember watching the first one live. It is one of Disney Channel's strongest trilogies. No, I'm not watching the 4th one. It doesn't exist. Pretty perfect nipple babies. Was it that? What? Who cares? College gelatin. Well, seriously lost the part. And if you can guess which character I like the most, and you guess it, Carlos, you'd be correct. I love Carlos. And I'm watching Jump In. Dude, you have to understand, I gotta watch all 2 Black Disney Channel movies. That's not entirely true, but it's focused with a mostly Black cast. It's also ones I like, so we're only gonna watch the 2 that I like. I mean, they look like me while I cry because I never learned how to double dutch. I can box though. Also, Brandy. I love Brandy. Ah! They were watching all 4 zombie movies. Also, I do my editing on my school computer, and I couldn't look up zombies because it was blocked, so I had to put in that one movie with Milo Mayhem one, and it worked. Well, duh, but you see the likes I go for y'all. My favorite is the second one because we see my husband, Wyatt. He's what got me into brunettes for real. Brunettes with long hair. Did you see that 3rd movie? Ah! But it's great that I started getting into brunettes. Well, actually, I didn't have a type, but then, if you look at backwards, you see that I do have a type. But then also, I really didn't when it comes to people I actually dated, so that's crazy. But I love the 4th one, even though I only liked 2 the songs, and that's when they were fighting each other. I also like that Freya, who plays what's her name? Nova? The main girl, the main new girl. And she's friends with Leah Sava Jeffries, who was Annabeth in the Percy Jackson series. So yay! And then we're gonna watch Everyone Hates Chris. No, just kidding. We're watching Let It Shine. I think this movie is cute. That guy adds to my case why I don't like black boys no more. Like, why do all of that? Like, that wasn't necessary. Also, isn't that Stubby from Star Trek? What's up, my man? Finally, it's one you've been waiting for. High School Musical. I didn't want to watch the show because that also came with specials and I would just fill up my summer. But I have seen the show and I did love it. Specifically, Gigi. I adore High School Musical. The second one is the best one, but be so for real, Zeke, they did my boy dirty. Where was he in the third movie? How are you gonna have that in theater? Because the third movie came out in theaters back in the day. Jingle jingle. And for those who were like, but Quinn, I thought you said you don't like black boys. I don't. I like black man. He's a man. Also, when I was little, The Greatest Showman came out, and I was like, Gabriella, come get your man. He's cheating. Oh, I've been to that circus in the movie before it closed out, so that was cool. I have a horse. I don't have a picture of a horse, but I have the horse. Then we're gonna watch Lemonade Now, another gem. What's her face? The activist one. I don't know why I didn't just look it up. You know what? We'll do it now. The activist in Lemonade Mouth. Her name is... No, what? No. She's not the activist I was talking about. They pulled up the girl who plays Jasmine instead of what I wanted. Where's she at? Is that her? No, that's Naomi Scott. They just pulled up the wrong Emma. Okay, so it is Stella. They just pulled up the wrong photo and they put up Naomi Scott, and it wasn't even Naomi Scott. But yeah, her. She reminded me of somebody. People I've known in real life, and it's funny because I'm like, you hung up with people like this. Also, guess my husband. 3, 2, 1. Charlie. I love Charlie. Now we're gonna watch Camp Rock 1, 2, and 3. I bet you didn't know they were making a 3, but they are. And I think it's a cash grab. Hey, what has that stopped me before? It's my way to steer clear of my yearly summer depression. Also, guess which I like? Guess. You would think it would be shame because I tend to find bad guys, but no, I actually adore aka Nick Jonas in both movies, and I love it a lot. Maybe I'll write fanfics for these guys. X me. I'm the Lulu. And I love the second one way more than the first one. Like, I can barely get through that movie. And I only do it so I can watch the second one. Then we're watching Geek Charming. Wait. Is that Mason? Seriously, though, it used to be in the yearly rotation. And then it was in the early rotation. Then I stopped. Then I remember, hey, I love this movie a lot. Don't ask me what it's about. I can't remember. I just remember that I loved it. They're the real summer movies. Teen Beach Movie 1 and 2. I love these movies so much. Cruising for a Bruising is on my rotation every summer playlist I ever made. And I Gotta Be Me. I also listen to that. It wasn't an ending song on Teen Beach Movie 2. I danced to it every. And I'm not gay. But Lola. I feel like this is amazing movies, and they needed nothing more. Like, it was a very solid 2 movies. Because I also think the guy who directed Descendants and High School Musical also directed this movie. I'm pretty sure. His name starts with a K. Then Princess Persia is the next. I said book. The next movie on the list. Selena. I had to read the story. I grew up as kind of the outcast because I acted too differently than others. Either I was too formal, too religious, too boyish. But hey, everyone's their own princess. And then there's people who actually are. Because Danny Mata is watching Because Danny Mata is watching Tangle right now. At the time I filmed. And when this video comes out, he's still watching it. I wanted 2 as well. So I'll be watching Tangle Before Ever After, and then 3 episodes of Rapunzel's Tangle Adventure into August. Also, why did you take my Yuri from me? I know that Eugene and Rapunzel were Endgame, but like, come on. Yuri Disney, Yuri. After Rapunzel, Hannah Montana is the next show we're watching. Last year I decided not to watch the show, even though it's one of my favorites. Also, like, I was just really tired. I feel like I was trying to watch it right after I watched Wizards of Waverly Place, and I wasn't feeling it. Also, the Wizards of Beyond Waverly Place, like, I wasn't watching that. I couldn't do it. No. And, guess which guy I liked more? Jake Ryan or Jesse? Guess what team I was on? If you guessed Jake Ryan, you are close. I used to like that guy. And then Jesse showed up, and that was my husband. Maybe I'll write a fanfiction about that guy too. And finally, the last one of the summer, I will watch Radio Rebel. Honestly, oh wait, I forgot. For Hannah Montana, I'm going to watch, I believe it's 3 episodes a day? 3 episodes a day. Yippee! And then Radio Rebel. Honestly, I thought it was just ending with Hannah Montana because I didn't want to watch much else. But because Radio Rebel gives me so much secondhand embarrassment. But hey, it makes the week even, and I haven't watched it since 2020. And if you're wondering, oh, why didn't you watch like Cheetah Girls or something? I watched Cheetah Girls once and I didn't really like it. I was gonna watch Proud Family, but I'm like, well, my thing is kind of pretty stacked right here. And even though it ends like technically a week before school, there's not much else I want to watch. Like Zapped, I don't think I want to watch that. Like, that gave me the most, like, I hated that. But, alright, everyone, we're all done here. Thank you so much for watching, and check out the description if anything intrigues you. Love you all so much. Bye-bye.